I'm alone. I don't know why. He's set up to stream. It started on his. I don't know where he is. Anyway, Hatter Nation's not back, so I'm your boy. You're wrong, unfortunately. I don't know what's up. Anywho, I'm gonna assume that he just evaporated into nothingness. And I gotta say, it seems that Oprah Winfrey might have a new job at NECA Toys because everybody is getting a free Donatello's Lab. Isn't that ridiculous? It's so stupid. It's great for the people that suddenly a bunch of them are listed for sale. How magical that somebody suddenly has one for sale all in like 2 days. I'm guessing those people got free ones, but as of right now, I'm just going to be talking to myself or to you, the audience. So we got Super Mario who shows up at the wildest times, 3:16 a.m. It's crazy. Bunch of emojis we can't see, unfortunately. We got Eidolon, Video Power Gaming. We've got RC, Focus, Reed, Duchess. I got the burpsies. We got Focus. Did I already say Focus? I don't remember. Deep Space Niner. Always around. I love that. All about the villains. We got Nostalgia Unboxed in the chat with a link there to Linktree. You click that first link, you get entered into the giveaway, which is for the 9 to 5 Warriors. It's actually pretty simple to enter. But anybody that enters now and then goes and comments on Mad Hatter's video, I know that you didn't watch his video because you're watching this. So keep that tab open and be ready to watch it later. Chew Maniac, John Alexander. Hey, what's going on? Good to see you. Rabbit McGavin. We have a lot of people here in the chat. Thomas, I'm your boy. The sheriff's in town, so watch out, folks. So be careful what you say. Jay Costa, Mr. Crispix. Look, Ma, I'm on time. Unlike Hatter and unlike Jay from Geek Dad Life. Tristan, Bald Boy Kev. Lean into it, I guess, huh? Angel, Creeper Cats, Oreo Fox, Timbo from Limbo. We've got Darth Batman, Bud, Alpha Magnus. Hello. Unorthodox Cleric, Christopher Voss. Well, there's a lot of people showing up in the chat today. What's going on? Owen Lee, what's up? It's that time, Devin Decker says. We got Art Cass. What's going on? Isaac Montez, Felix. So yeah, all these people, all the ones that I'm putting on the screen and you can see in the chat right now, we're all there. Hello, Controversial Toys. Good to see you, Chinovo. I think I got everybody. And I apologize for anybody that I did twice or did miss Mighty D. I don't know. Slinging the Mighty D. We got Darth Batman. All right, folks. Good morning and good evening if you're on the other side of the planet. And extra good morning if you're on Pacific time. And I apologize because it's the worst time. It's real bad. So I texted Near. I don't know. Don't super chat him while he's gone. I'll be pretty pissed. That would just be not fair, is what I'm trying to say. So I do have a tab open with the giveaways, by the way. So before we really start talking about this lair chaos, which I really wanted to talk to my friend about. As of now, I am a lonely sad boy, has no friends. Let me repost this link just so y'all have it, okay? Just so you have it. We're gonna post this is the Google Docs. So you can click that. You must follow the instructions precisely. Any deviation from the instructions disqualifies you. So basically, you're going to get entered in. Yeah, you showed up. Thank you so much, Video Power Gaming. I appreciate that. Controversial Toys. This doesn't make sense. So, Video Power Gaming, thank you so much. Today, part of the stream is that I'm going to spin the wheel for the giveaway of these 9 to 5 Warriors. There's 4 Warriors, and then Ko-fi members I'll do later because I got like 30 members over there, and I didn't create a spin wheel for them yet. I will give away the thingy, the lunchbox for this and the comic to the Ko-fi members, and I'll pay for shipping. These, you just have to pay for shipping on your own anywhere in the world. And I do use a service that will give very cheap worldwide shipping. So if you are afraid of that, plus I'll give you the quote. Obviously, I'm not going to ship it before you pay for it. So if the price for shipping is just too much for you or whatever, then you can just let me know and we can just try to give it away to somebody else after the show. But when you fill out that form, I'll have your email and your social contacts. So we'll make sure that everybody gets taken care of today. But there are 4 of those things. So the information's in that Google form. It will take you to the Kickstarter, which is the most important part of this giveaway thing, is that you go to the Kickstarter, at least look at it with your eyes and let your brain absorb the information. Excuse me, burpees. And then you go, oh, you know what? I do want to back this because it's super nostalgic. Let me get my favorite boy. My favorite one is this Colonel Custard, because I love custard donuts, but he also he looks the most nostalgic out of all of them. This is so they're like basically desktop warriors, food fighters, if you're familiar with that, but you get a bunch of different 4 different designs currently, and then the Kickstarter that's up is for wave 2, and it includes some of these figures like this sugar lady. What's her name? I don't remember. It should tell me down here somewhere. Specialist Sugar. So yeah, the wave 2 is available to back on Kickstarter, and that link is also in that form. So go over there, support some good people, some good folks, some talented folks. Look at that artwork. It's incredible. Packaging artwork. As a graphic designer, I really appreciate the box art. This is really nice. Not to mention it's a card back, which is nice. But yes, you can win those things just for following the rules in those things. But I would say, since one of the rules is you have to comment on Mad Hatter's unboxing video of that, you should add something about the fact that he's not here, which is the kind of stuff that really just pisses some people off. Me, I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to assume that he evaporated into dust and he's no longer in the existence. So Deep Space Niner, thank you so much for the $9.99 being on time bonus. Yes, I appreciate it. It pays to be on time, folks. I, for one, when I have things to go to, it is with every fiber of my being that I want to be there early. So you're like meeting up with friends, or you got some plans or something like that. You got to go to something. I like to be there early, even if it's just a few minutes, nothing crazy. And even if that means I had to sit outside and wait in the car, because you don't want to be like the weird guy that shows up real early. I just don't want to be late to things. Don't like to make people wait. Tristan says $5 and says no power or internet, but I still made it on time. Dang. Well, thank you so much, Tristan. I hope you're safe. Hope things are okay. No power is brutal. Man, on the plus side, Florida also got to see some of the Northern Lights last night. Did anybody else see Northern Lights? Let me know down in the chat if you were lucky enough to go out and see those beautiful Northern Lights. I'm going to try to share this through my phone. Look at that. That was taken with an iPhone, which is crazy, but use a tripod and you get like a 30-second exposure option. And then look at that. It is beautiful. And that's in North Carolina. And it was happening for a while. This was at like between 8 and 9 o'clock or something, or maybe after 9 o'clock. The TV people, the news folks, said that this would happen at midnight, and it was happening way earlier. And it was only supposed to go like halfway down the country. But then people in Florida were also seeing it, which is incredible. It's beautiful. Obviously, to get to see this stuff, you could kind of see it with your human eyeballs. It was like, oh, the sky looks like it has a red tint or like a purple tint to it. What's going on? Well, obviously we knew what was going on, but you could kind of see it. And then if you did this long exposure, you got to actually like, absorb all those colors. So yes, you could kind of see it with your human eyes. I don't know after 9 o'clock if the midnight thing was like way visible with your human eyeballs. Plus, of course, depending on where you're at in the country, I'm sure that made a huge difference. So thanks again, Tristan. Hope you're doing okay down there. TMNT 1987 says, "Hey, $10. I see your pockets are looking a little empty. Some moths are flying out of there. So how about a crisp $10 bills?" And then YouTube came in and was like, "Oh, I got my share." But that's okay. That's just part of the game. Okay. We rising in Aurora Borealis shining. Happy Friday. Well, thank you as always for being here and being a good dude. If y'all don't know TMNT 987, connect. Okay. Follow over on Instagram, see some really great toy photography. Have a good time. Okay. And I forgot, I asked people if you saw the Northern Lights. Okay. Yo, my friend did. Oh, your friend did. Well, that's secondhand viewing, I guess. Too much ambient light in my neighborhood. It was tough. I mean, I'm in North Carolina, and so we just kind of like went down a couple roads. There was still some lighting from like the houses, or we were actually next to like a fire department building, and they had like a giant pumpkin lit up out front, but it was still like shooting north. It was still like good enough to get a shot like that with the phone. Controversial Toys got some. Down here in Florida, just sideways rain and howling winds. Yeah, I know. It's pretty bad. You're by far the funniest toy tuber on YouTube. Keep it up. Well, thank you so much. That's very nice of you. And that will go to my head. Went outside to see the Northern Lights and tripped over 2 Donatello's labs. Oh, well, the name checks out too. You got Double Trouble, Double Labs. Reed Duchess with the $10. Thank you so much. Arigato gozaimasu. Here is $9.99 for being on time. I suppose wow, Near will be missing his thousands in super chats this week. That's right. We're making up for last week or the week before, whenever Video Power Gaming was basically giving his life savings to Near. Meant to say, I suppose. Nope. You typed what you typed, brother. And you paid for it. So you paid to type suppose. Supposed to be visible again tonight. Well, that's good news. Bald Boy Kevin, thanks for the update. So hopefully folks that were unaware of Northern Lights, check it out tonight. Okay. And if the news says midnight, it might be 9 p.m. To court like subpoena? Yeah. La la la. So what else we got in the chat here? Also, TMNT 1987 is an admin or whatever. So if y'all mess around too much, he'll ban you for life. Oh wait, this is this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. He got paid. I'm gonna text him. You're getting paid in super chats, and you're not even here. See, that's I should have not. I should just remove his live since I'm the host here. But yes. Good morning. Donatello giveaways. Apparently, I can't wrap my head around this. So if you follow different groups on Facebook, like TMNT Party Wagon, you probably were starting to get a little irritated that you saw countless people posting, "Oh, I just came home, no tracking or anything, and I got a Donatello's lab." I don't know if I think that one person said they'd never even ordered. Yeah, they said they ordered the street scene, the new one, the Toon one, and they were worried that there was a mistake, and they sent them a lab instead of the Toon street scene, which there's no worries because the Toon street scene is not until next year. So this person just got a free sewer lab. Sewer lab? Yeah, I guess so. Donatello's lab. They just got it for free. I don't understand. I know it's super frustrating. On the side of the box, they have like your number handwritten, like you got number 1322 out of whatever it was. I don't remember, but there's a maximum sewer labs that were made. Yeah, there we go. So I don't know, Dean. They're just showing up. One person said that the label was UPS, where everybody else's, like when we ordered them and they were arriving, they were coming through FedEx. So some people got tracking information, and then that tracking never really mattered. Like it just showed up one day despite tracking. or for John, it just never showed up. And then these new ones are UPS, and some people are just getting them. So people that already, I think most people ordered the lab and are getting a second one. Not most people that ordered one, but the people that are getting a free one also mostly, I don't know what I'm trying to say. The people that have gotten a free one, most of them do have a lab already because they bought one. And then one person just randomly got one for free. So it's not that NECA's going, let's give back to the people. Obviously, they're not going to do that. That's not their thing. They don't even let you use your reward points on stuff you want. So this has to be some just wild issue with their distribution that's happening right now, because if you buy things from local shops or smaller businesses or online retailers like Nerdzoic, you're finding that the stuff you pre-ordered from NECA is not even close to getting to these stores yet. But Target and Walmart are getting these things on time or early or whatever, and lots of it. So people like Nerdzoic will have to send out an email and say, yeah, okay, so we have issues getting the products here. We're in constant communication. My local shop was just trying to get a hold of those Ben Cooper figures, like the Gremlins and Aliens and stuff. And it's just like, where is it? Where's the stuff that we paid for? It's in Target already. By the time these stores are going to get it, it's way out of season, or people will just have bought it from other places. And I believe that is also the problem for NECA directly. So whatever they've done to switch this whole distribution thing up, it is allowing their inventory to go to big stores, but not to these smaller places. I don't know. Maybe this is like a huge switch where it's not NECA gathering all this stuff and then shipping it to Target stores, and then you have to have a vendor and all that stuff. It seems like maybe that vendor, this could be the plus side of it, that the vendor stuff with Target is going away and that it's Target people putting it out. I hope. But this inventory issue thing means that people are, well, maybe that's also them switching to UPS. I don't know. But I ordered when it was day one when the sketch turtles popped up on NECA's website for pre-order, and it was the color versions. I was there within the first 5 minutes, grabbed mine, and added the Last Ronin Splinter to that order. We were supposed to get those in September because a lot of people got delayed orders. I was one of those people, even though I was like one of the first to buy. And now I don't have Splinter and I don't have those color things. I have no update. I have nothing, no idea what's going on with that. Somebody on Facebook said that they ordered, I don't know if it was Last Ronin Splinter and something else, not the colored things that I did, but they ordered 2 items and they only got one of those items. They didn't get their Splinter. And they're trying to get information to contact NECA. So I don't know what's going on, but it's really bad business for a company that already has like really bad customer service. What is this is quoted? NECA is experiencing extreme distribution issues in their New Jersey warehouse right now due to a computer system change that did not go as expected in staffing levels. They have fallen very behind. I know Nerdzoic mentioned that they were supposed to be adding staffing to fix this or something. Very behind on shipping. The good news is they are starting to catch up and have brought in new employees to help finish the recovery. So I'm guessing, he said from Nerdzoic up here. If I can get that. So it's real bad. It's real bad. This needs to get resolved fast, but they also just need to communicate. And that guy's awful at communicating, man. For a US company that is in the mix of things, and they have people like Blaine and like Trevor goes on podcasts or live streams and stuff, and you have Blaine on Twitter who's like the only real active person with NECA to like have some communication with, and it's really just on Twitter that you can sometimes get his support. But they really need to hire a social media expert or something and just talk to the people. It's crazy. I just don't understand. It's like, let us know, let people know, reach out to people, contact them, answer DMs when there are issues, like take care of your customers. So I don't know why it's like this. This is they're not Mezco, you know, who's real bad. So that's all I can guess, is that it's all connected to this shipping issue, and somebody is going to be in big trouble if they can pinpoint it to a person. But I just don't, I can't wrap my head around, no matter what system errors there are. It's like, oh, we transferred this information to a new system or whatever. The new system is taking all of these orders and checking if they've been fulfilled or not. And maybe there were people with the FedEx orders that like didn't complete or something, and that's why they got a duplicate lab. But why somebody that never even ordered the lab got one makes less sense. I mean, there's got to be at least 20 people that got a free Donatello lab, and that's only with us counting the people that are commenting. So we don't even know. Also, 101 of you over on Mad Hatter's channel, come over here on mine, because he's obviously not here. Obviously he shouldn't get the views. That's crazy. Still, some people are still waiting on their initial lab, which is a serious problem. So this is stupid. Let me get into this chat here. I had to fight NECA through PayPal last week. I ordered an in-stock figure from NECA store and it never shipped. NECA customer service said it would ship soon. I won my dispute, probably banned now. No, I don't think that they ever even like obviously that's too much of an advanced system for them that that's beyond. Here, I got Elvira. I pre-ordered her back in June, never shipped. And then the order got canceled and then it showed up. All automatic. I got like an automatic cancel, I think, from the shop app that was like, due to failure to ship the item or whatever, it's being refunded. And then like 2 or 3 days later, it just showed up and no tracking or anything. It just was here. So there, I guess this issue's been going on since June, at least. Well, the thing is, John, it's the one person said they're shipped, that the label was UPS instead of FedEx. So it can't be a double printed batch of labels. That's like a totally different system. So it's like, oh, we're moving to UPS instead of FedEx, maybe. And then because we moved over, there was some like miscalculated thing on the label. I don't know. I recently reached out to NECA and they responded quickly and the item showed up shortly after. Sorry to hear others are having issues. Yeah, Rabbit, that's great for you. Love it. Incredibly rare, it seems. I'm waiting on orders that were due up to 5 months ago. Things are starting to ship now. This is awful. And you see the problem for people like Toy Stalker, at least stores that are trying, are small stores compared to like a Target and Walmart, is that people will just find it in store and cancel orders. And I'm sure you're seeing that, which is really unfortunate and unfair. Between 20 and 30 at this point, that's insane. My wife ordered the sewer and accessory set. 1 sewer set and 2 accessory sets showed up. She ordered a sewer and an accessory. That's insane. So an extra $60. Yeah, I've seen throughout the last 2 years where people will get double the things in the box, which also doesn't make sense. Everybody knows Moscato Bot. He bought the TMNT 3 4-pack, the VHS thing. He was one of the people that suffered from like broken things. He had to ship his back, and then he kept trying to communicate with them, and it was really hard to get answers, and it was like months. And then they sent him replacements, but he got 2 replacements for his one. It's all a mess. Like they're losing so much money. Maybe that's why they're switching to this system, but this switch has also lost them thousands of dollars already. I'm here riding with you, Johnny. Well, thank you so much, Vingster. NECA is really boning over small shops. That's right, and themselves. Good morning, Johnny. Good morning, Toy Stalker. Glad you switched channels. Oreo Fox, well, you're talking to. Okay. My conspiracy theory is that they're giving out all the Canadian orders. I only say this because I'm still waiting on mine. Well, that also doesn't make any sense, Dan. That is a conspiracy theory. Yeah, my joke about needing to order a Gargoyles figure for NECA to finally send out your Donnie Lab has aged like milk. Yeah. Anyone with an extra Donnie Lab, hit me up. I got my Professor Jordan Perry and Lawson turtle 4-pack 2.5 months before they send me the tracking. Oh my god. I ordered Splinter from AliExpress last week and it already arrived at my house. Yeah, I should have done that, but because I was already buying the sketch turtles at the time, and I was like, oh, day one within the first 5 minutes, let me get those. Forget it. I don't want to ever pre-order anything directly from NECA unless I have to, like the Toon Street Scene or something. It's like, just go at AliExpress. It's the same price or cheaper, and you will get it. Period. Video Power Gaming, good to see you. Thank you so much for the $5. Mad Hatter not showing up today. I woke up at 6 a.m. Hatter style on a non-work day. Dang, man. So you've been up for 3 hours. Like me. That's the only reason why I have energy like this in the morning. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. He's not replied to my texts. I don't remember if he has read receipts on or not. UPS must have been brought in to try and fix things. Yeah, maybe. I feel bad for people to order the Lawson 4-pack still haven't gotten it. That is wild. That's true. I forgot. Got a Donnie's Lab looking to trade for Mesco's Prune Face, the Blank, and Cash Difference. I got my lab a few weeks ago, but it was strange with how NECA works. Frankenstein Monster and Chair just showed up 5th of September. I never had any alerts. Oh my God. When they updated the computer system, they most likely had to revert to a previous backup. Unfortunately, that backup was probably before the lab shipped. Man, would it be wild if every person that got a lab again? And like, we're all like, what the heck's going on? And then we go outside and there's like a big old box again. But there's no way to track to see if you're even getting one or if yours was stolen. Which also would be wild for their inventory. Like, surely somebody caught it. At least after all these Facebook posts, that like they're gonna catch wind. Like somebody's gonna know somebody and say, "Look, hey, whoa, what's going on with all these labs?" And then they're gonna like jump in there and shut down, stop all shipments across the board. Let's figure this out. John is always a much better ride. Ordered last Ronin, Raph, and Leo from NECA in stock. 2 months went by and nothing came. I reached out by email, replied they would ship out ASAP. Both came a few days later. A week after, 2 more arrived. It seems that. So here's the hack, I think, is that when you create a ticket with NECA, they end up like having a duplicate. And I think that's what happened with my friend Mo. Is like he's sending a ticket, they're gonna replace it, and he's trying to contact him. They never reply. So he creates a new ticket saying, "Hey, I sent you my stuff months ago. Where is it?" So he creates a new ticket, and that new ticket needs to be closed. That to close that ticket, you have to put turtles in the box. But the original one also got closed and turtles in the box. That's all I can think. So maybe I should. I mean, I should definitely email them because this is seriously a problem. I can tell you this, my comic book shop has all new NECA merch. I never order through NECA. Order through your comic book shops. For some reason, they ship faster. Well, I'm glad that's the case for you. That's not at all the case for my local shop and from Toy Stalker. What's up, Pan? I pre-order Lexington on 1st of June. Oh my God. That's I would say maybe cancel that. I'll try that, Dean. Thank you. Good morning, Johnny. I'm getting a late start to this video. It's hard waking up at 6 a.m. in Cali. You tell that to Mad Hatter. And come over here to my channel. Don't watch it on his. I think all I have left I am waiting for is Shredder's Throne. Oh, dang, Rabbit. Who's got $85 burning holes in their pocket? Nightmare on Elm Street stuff. I was tempted to pre-order that bundle of the Alien Romulus stuff. I still haven't bought it. I'm like, forget it. I'll just wait. Those things shouldn't be hard to buy, but I want the accessories, but I'm afraid they're not going to make any of the human characters, that they're only doing the alien. I got my Hammer Dracula from NECA before anywhere else got it. Oh, hopefully they can get things sorted. Yeah, I hope so. Let me catch up with the chat. I'm like way behind here. Do you predict that NECA will refund all the people who don't get labs because they only produced a finite amount and sent doubles out, or do they make more? Now, I think that they. Oh, that's a good question. So, like, let's say they made 2,000 labs total, and I don't know, 1,950 people already got their labs. So there's 50 left, but people are still waiting. Like we see in the chat, the original confirmed purchase people do not have a lab, but they send out 50 replacements to people, free ones. That's a great, yeah, they're going to have to just refund it. And it's just going to be a nightmare. Like people are going to be super pissed off because you can't just go get one. And to get one, you're going to have to spend more than retail. Jonathan, you're on the wrong channel. Wrong channel, my man. He doesn't deserve it. Has the last running Casey shown up anywhere besides Walmart for that hot second? Well, that's a good question. Also, Best Buy has been getting a ton of stuff, man. I was in the other day. They had a bunch of new SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball stuff, but they had a lot of NECA stuff. Like they're really like doubling down on doubling down on NECA stuff. Oh man, it's real bad. What's going on, Super Mario Brothers? Thank you for being here. And I saw that you were here real early. What time zone are you, by the way? Because you were at 3 a.m. You were commenting. 3 a.m. my time. I'll be. Yeah, hopefully international. Yeah, definitely. They need to also like really fix the options for international folks because you basically get like a third of everything, if that. Yeah, see? They show up on the right channel. So he should see he's still got 81 people out of I have 88. Well, 79 on his. So that's a problem. 79 of you are on Mad Hatter's channel, and he's not even here. He's just leeching off of my hosting of this stream. I didn't see any stickers, but I wasn't really looking for NECA stuff. I wanted to get the Dragon Ball stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. So ideal for inbox collectors, probably. Oh, always awake. Well, what time zone? You gotta let me know. Where are you? Where are you based out of? I mean, you've been here since like forever on this channel, and I don't know where you are, and I don't know who you are, other than the Super Mario Brothers 3. You're specifically a video game I loved playing as a kid. So I guess let's switch over and talk about the big kind of thing with today's stream. Okay, so I'm going to present myself. So keep your eyes open. So you can win 9 to 5 warrior figures. You have to follow these rules, which I know is kind of tough. If you're watching this video, it makes things a little bit more tricky. But the point is this: to give these guys a little bit more love, a little more attention, so that you can. Why is that thing blurred out right there? That's weird, right? Oh, it's his thing. I thought it was pixelated, but it's his visor thing or whatever. So you can back the Kickstarter for these characters that you see on the screen now. So this is running. You got 14 days to go. Obviously, they have a bit of a goal. They're about halfway there. And this is obviously doable. As things approach the last few days, things hit harder, but we don't have master of the charts, Brian Brink, to show us the likelihood that this thing's going to hit. So it's up to you folks. You can go and pledge. Obviously, you can just donate because you believe in the project, or you can purchase any of these things and the add-ons and all that stuff. And get the wave 2. Wave 1 is out, and you can buy wave 1. So if you like these things that we're giving away today, you can purchase your own, of course, which is another way to greatly support a company and a team and people that really care about making fun toys. These things are super nostalgic, which should be most of you that are here. Rarely do I get people watching the live streams that are like, the younger audience. And I know a lot of you really, really love your glow in the dark stuff. So you have an opportunity to get my favorite design character, Colonel Custard, as a glow in the dark. But these are the new ones here. So I work with idiots. Don't we all say that with the jobs that we've had? And then you can get this one if you unlock it as well. So really fun stuff. You can get the accessory add-on kit. Oh God bless the vehicles are the best part. So let's scroll down. So those are the existing characters right here. That's what we're giving away today. If you click the link, let me just add the link back. So anybody wants to take part of this. We got a lot of people, so I have to like add all the names to the spin wheel. But you can click the link there and take it to the Google form. And then you'll get entered in to win one of these things. You pay for shipping. I have a service that will do international shipping like very cheap. But yes, support these guys. If this is your kind of thing, you like Food Fighters, you like all the stuff from the 90s and the 80s, these toys that sit on your desk, these ridiculous things. This is it. This is your jam, okay? Let me go back and see if Super Mario ever told me where. No, I don't see. Oh, look who it is. You know who doesn't ignore his customers, has great fulfillment, and wakes up on time? Oh, that's great. So 9 to 5 Warriors in the chat officially. So be sure to support great company, great people. And if you want to know who these people are, you can click the team link down here and check that out. So that's really nice. And you get to learn a little bit about these folks. So support the Kickstarter if this is the kind of stuff that you're into. Have some really fun characters. And again, you can purchase the existing figures. Oh, where was it? Which is the stuff that we're giving away today. Okay, so if you like these designs, Colonel Custard, Sergeant Scotchy, I forgot his name, Eraser Boy. Anyway, so we got him here in my hands, and then I have this spin wheel, so I'm gonna have to. Oh, look who's here. So while I jump over and add a few names, the 69 people that are over on Mad Hatter's channel, come back over here to mine. Don't forget. So I'm going to add the names to anybody that just came through. And that way we can spin this wheel towards the end of the show. Look at this. Look at this guy. Who is this? What is this? All right. So hold on before you even say anything. You're on your own for a little while because I had to bullshit my way through this whole thing for 40 minutes.
So what is this, revenge or something? Oh God. Oh boy. Sorry everybody. My alarm didn't go off. I don't know what's going on. I didn't have it on sleep or anything. It says, hold on a second. Yeah. See how it says 5:30? It's 5:30. That's when it should have woken me up. It didn't wake me up. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Maybe is this time too early? Okay. Maybe it's is the universe trying to tell me what a fucking piece of shit too. I come on here and this is his little like way to just get revenge on me. To just put me in the spotlight. Okay, and I know he can hear this, okay? He loves this. By the way, guys, he loves watching me stew. Okay, and that because now he knows I got a fucking filibuster. All right. Let's take a look. All right, what are we talking about? Oh, John, I hate you. Let's what was the thumbnail? Yes, it was free. That's what it was. It was free. Donatello Labs was the topic. Oh my God, let me get situated. God, John, you're an asshole. What is going on? what's the deal with the free Donatello Labs? It's not supposed to be free. At first, I thought this was a joke. Okay. There's one guy that showed up. I think it was like on TMNT Party Wagon or something, and he's like, "I got a free Donatello." And I was like, come on, that's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like a free Donatello lab, like a free of the most expensive thing. And then like another and another and another. And now it has to be real. It's undeniable. But then like a buddy of mine who lives, I mean, this guy's not gonna lie to me. He's like, yeah, dude, I got a Donatello lab. Okay. Just like that. I was like, holy shit. What like so this is like a real thing. I don't know. I had heard somebody had theorized that like they didn't I don't know, they didn't close the orders right or something like that, or after they processed the orders, they didn't I'm sure a bunch of the chat is talking shit about me being late, by the way. I haven't even looked. I'm gonna look at all of you sweethearts here in a second. But like um yeah, I guess like they didn't oh my god, there's 172 people here. They didn't close the orders or some shit like that. I don't know what's going on with that. All right, but all I know is now does anybody feel like this? But I feel entitled to a free lab. I feel entitled that I should get a free lab. Okay, I don't know if you guys feel that way, especially because in the last Comic Con, um, I let NECA use the Flipboard name. I let them put Flipboard boxes there. I didn't take legal action or anything. Okay. Um, God, John, you're a motherfucker. John, do you understand this? Okay. I know you're there. I see him, by the way, in his little in the little screen when you're in StreamYard. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but the thing is, I have to do work.
What are you
I'm
doing?
doing
What kind
work.
of work are you doing?
I'm giving away my 9 to 5 warriors that were sent to me by 9 to 5 warriors, who is in the chat and says, leaves you high and dry, all crusty eyed.
Oh, what's up, 9 to 5 Warriors? 9 to 5 Warriors really grew on me, man. I mean, excellent job on that. I want to say something, okay? John and I get maybe John more than me. Um, uh, Probably get people will hit us up to promote this, promote that, blah blah blah. I've told people before, I'm like, if it's like not my thing, I just really can't do it. Yeah, I don't know. I can't like fake enthusiasm, but that was one that was like, I don't know, like it really hit me nostalgically. Okay,
Yeah.
I love to unbox it, but yeah, all joking aside, that really well done, really well done. Pickle D has a great question. I just saw this because I saw the word Flipboard. Will you send out free Flipboards too? I mean, if there's a Flipboard, if there's a mistake where Flipboards get sent out, then yes, free Flipboards will be sent out. That's a mistake. NECA wasn't like, let's send out free stuff. Okay, Pickle D. So you didn't gotcha me. I like when people think they gotcha me. They didn't, if they got sent out by mistake, then yes, they would be free. That's what happened, right?
I'm just looking at how many people have followed the rules on your video, and it makes me so happy.
I know. By the way, here's another reason why John's a prick. I woke up and I saw like 1,000 or how many things saying enter me. And here's the funny thing. He didn't tell me that he was doing that. I had no idea. I was like working. I was just like being a good boy working, trying to pay my bills. And then I see my thing go, enter me, enter me. And at first I responded to a guy. I was like, yeah, enter me, ha ha ha. I don't know what that means. And then another guy, enter me. And I was like, okay, I guess, I look sexy today. I don't know. I didn't know what happened. And then, 1,000 of them, I'm like, You know, this motherfucker. And then this guy texts me. He's like, "Oh yeah, I told him to go to your channel and say enter me or whatever." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Like I almost broke up with my wife over that. I was like, "Look, obviously, like I'm real hot now. You know what I mean? Like, and all these people wanna have sex, have me have sex with them. But then it was just John. Just John was playing I almost got divorced for nothing.
Yeah, I always hold it over my girlfriend's head that I get a lot of emails that there are sexy singles in my area trying to connect with me. Like a
Wait,
lot of emails like that.
are
It's
you
like,
saying those
hey,
emails
you can't,
are
don't leave me because I could just. There's thousands of sexy singles.
are, are you saying that those emails are bullshit that say there's sexy singles in
I
your
don't
area?
think so. I don't think
Oh,
they are.
'cause
I'm
I
like,
thought that
hey,
they
look at how
were.
many people are into me for
That is
$20 a
true.
month or something.
That is true.
Pinkster, thank you for the $5. Nostalgia Unboxed is clearly the better organized channel here. Johnny rules, Hatter drools, hashtag crusty eyes.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? By the
I
way,
don't know.
Finkster 1229. He's 3 hours ahead. Okay, he doesn't have to wake up with fucking roosters. All right. So before he's better organized. Hashtag your fucking hashtag that.
Look, you have super chats you don't even know about because you were so late. You got super chats and you weren't even here.
I'm sorry. Should I read the super chat? Should I go back? I'm sorry,
I think
everybody.
probably.
Okay. Just paid shipping on Flip or Art Pack Super Bowl. Oh yes. By the way, if you got the Art Packs, we close them off, but we'll open them up on Toy Stalker site at some point. But they are shipping. We're starting to ship them. So you get the Art Packs, you get the coins. I don't know if you guys saw. I have my treasure chest of coins right here. All right, I gotta open it up. That's how sealed it was. I just took the lock right off. But look, yar, Flipboard coins. There only be a few 100 of these Flipboard coins with the Flipper Frank face. Anyway, this coin is solid. It might be solid gold. You might. That's the thing we're doing. In every one out of I don't know how many is an actual gold coin. Okay, so anyway, so what are we doing? Yeah, let's just go through super chats. Sorry guys, again, apologies. Here, but oh yeah, I can do it this way.
Yeah, hit the start thing.
Justin, controversial toys. Thank you for $10. He's saying pissed off money. He's pissed off. Okay, I don't blame him. And then you get Jay right here. Team wake and bake for the Had Man. See, I think this is also why Jake is probably a better. You did a stream with him with Jay, and I think he's more of an on time guy than me. Obviously, I'm not good at being on time. NVIDIA Power Gaming, thank you, buddy. Taking 9 to 5 Warriors also. Okay, there you go. As I read it. There you go. And there's some people in the chat. Let's just go. Yeah, 9 to 5 Warriors right here, just making faces at me. Good morning. Can compare NECA. Can complain to NECA about not getting a free live. I feel like I want to complain. Like, is that wrong? Like, I feel like I want to be like, hey, that would be a great email to send. Hey, I noticed you guys sending out free labs and I didn't get one. Who can I complain to?
Yeah, you should do that. Well, part of the thing that we were talking about earlier is that it seems that if you open up a ticket with NECA, whatever your problem is, like you're not getting your items back, you get a duplicate order. So, the first prime example was our boy Moscato Bot when he had to return his TMNT 3 4-pack. It was like months, and he's replying to this initial ticket for his replacement, and then he's not getting any answers. So he opens up, he starts a new email, which creates a new ticket in their system, and so then it gets fulfilled, and he has 2 sets in his replacement box. And then some people in the chat were kind of saying the same thing, that they ordered stuff, had never gotten it. They sent an email and it shows up a few days later. And then a week later, they get a duplicate shipment.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's like if you want to hack the system, just open a ticket and say you didn't get your stuff,
I
which is
wonder
what I
if
need to
that
do.
I wonder if that is a true hack to this system.
Probably worth trying because I do not have my NECA sketch turtles, the exclusive color versions, along with my last Ronin Splinter that I ordered.
Oh, you don't have those.
They
Okay.
still never showed up. No,
Wow.
it's real stupid.
Dude,
We
there's
got a
still
lot of
people
people. Go ahead.
sorry, aren't there still people also waiting
Yes.
for the original lab, like the original lab they
Oh,
ordered?
I don't know. I know there are people waiting for Donatello's lab that it ordered in round one. So I don't know if they're gonna miss out because the free
I guess
ones.
that's what I meant. Yeah, do they miss out because this I mean, this
Yeah,
could be hundreds
they
of
run out
free.
of labs. They can't just easily order more.
No. Dude, that would be, oh my God, that would be so fucked if like you ordered a lab and you did everything right and like, oh yeah, look at this. Christopher Voss saying I was waiting for Donatello's lab.
Um, so yeah, while you guys are doing some stuff, I'm going to. What do I need to do? I need to get
Actually,
logged into my.
while you do that, I do want to talk about this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that on the this can't be right, but maybe it is. People like there was people on the forums that were like legally, they're like, well, legally, if they sent you something by mistake, you legally have to send it back. Is that true? That
No,
can't
there's
be
no
right.
way.
There's no way, right? I it's gotta be, and trust me, I wish I was saying this because I got a fucking lab. But um like that there's no way, correct?
I mean, especially if you don't show them, like you don't post online or something. It's like, hey, look, I got a free one. So there's no evidence. Then nobody will ever really know that you got one. And if they go, hey, did you get one? You can be like, no.
Yeah, can you just deny it? Can you just be like, no, I had a
Yeah, why couldn't you?
um see
I'm
some people saying no. Possession is 9/10. No, that's not correct. That's not
It's like it's
true.
their mistake. This isn't like a bank where the ATM gave you a bunch of money. This is some company accidentally sent you an extra one. How is that? How could that possibly be on you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If only like in the chat
What is NECA's
somebody in the
email?
chat got sent to his tanks. That would be a great way to prove it, but that didn't that didn't happen.
What's NECA's email? I can't find it on their website.
NECA at NECA.com. I don't know what is what's saying
Uh,
here. If only there
God.
was somebody in the chat who I hate
There's
who was
press
like,
contacts, there's business development, and then there's product review requests, which I don't think that even works.
if there
Customer
was somebody in
service.
the chat, if there was someone in the chat that I personally know who got his tank for free, that would be a great example to prove this. But he's a piece of shit, and he's obviously not in the chat. But I'm just theorizing that that would happen. Yeah, I see you. I see you,
Cus-
you fucking asshole.
It's
By the way,
customer service at necaonline.com for anybody that needs that.
you're a customer service boy. By the way, I think you got a super chat.
Give me just a second. I gotta send my own
No, you
email.
super chat it now. Okay. Everybody's got to listen to me. God, I can't believe my fucking alarm didn't go off. Sir, we show confirmation got delivered. Weird, man. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you could say it got stolen. You know what I mean? Like you could say anything. Prove it. Prove that I have that that free thing that you sent. Prove that shit. Okay, you fucked up.
Super chat Finkster, thank you so much. Good God. That's you've sent me $20 today so far. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Wait a minute. Johnny got up 3 hours earlier and he's 3 times nicer. You've earned this, Johnny. Hatter said so himself.
But he's always 3 times nicer.
That's true. Except for when just you and I are talking. I am incredibly rude to you. So
Yeah.
thank you so much, Finkster. I appreciate that. It does not go without my heart feeling a little bit more joy.
Yes.
I
You know
gotta
what,
add
Pinkster?
I gotta add Scott here to
Put you
our
on my shit list.
list. I probably should
What's up, buddy? What's up, Jay Gonzo? Those I'm joking. God, this guy's so sensitive, man. So fucking sensitive little boy. All right. Just
I
come
should
back
probably
already.
close this thing now. I got 39 responses. So I'm gonna end this thing. How do I do that?
Spin that wheel. Did anybody sing that song? Did anybody do that in the chat? The Spin That Wheel song from Ninja Turtles?
Why isn't it? What's going on with the page? I can't click on things.
Yeah, it's not even listening to me, guys. I'm gonna keep going through chats while he does this thing. Still waiting on my lap. Yeah, wow, there's people still waiting on that fucking lap. Sorry, dude. That's it's like kind of fucked up to like. And by the way, now I'm seeing all these sales posts. If you go to like the forums, I'm selling a lap,
Right.
selling, and you just know you're just like, oh yeah, this is another motherfucker that's got a free lab. I mean, it's not different. Like I don't mean that like as a negative to them. I'm just saying that like just the fact that you're waiting for something. How does that work? You just wait for something and then like like people are getting it for free. It's just a fucking kick in the balls.
I gotta remove some duplicates. We got some people like Devin who cheated.
Oh, guys, I had a great plan. This is how much I love you guys. I said I figured out since John had all those enter me's on my channel. Technically, what I could do is I can put enter me, or I can have a friend put enter me, and then I mysteriously delete all the other enter me's because I'm not technically part of this promotion. And guess what? I win or my buddy wins. I could have gamed the system, is what I'm saying. I could have deleted all those other enter me's, but I didn't. Okay, because I'm a good person. I'm magnanimous. Okay. Yesterday I got a big package from NECA. I don't know what it is yet, and I was like, you know what? If they gave me something I didn't order, I'm gonna be nice. Okay. I haven't even opened what that is yet. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pay it forward. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like I could have John didn't even smile at my little kind of like cheeky joke about getting a free lap.
Because I'm kind of not listening. You're talking to the audience, right? Because I'm trying to do this.
John, why don't you fucking relax and do what you're doing? I'm on autopilot here, okay? I know how to do these live streams. All right, guys, it's the Hatter Show. Here we go. Hatter, honestly impressive. You got, yeah, thank you, Chris, for saying that. Deep Space Niner with the super chat. Thank you, sir. 999. Better late than never. Had it the morning after my iPhone update, some of my alarms went off. Just curious if your iPhone updated last night. Chasing the theory, Johnny carried like a pro. Yeah, I gotta say he did carry like a pro. Did anything update? No, I just have a thing says finish setting up your phone.
Damn it.
But I don't even know what happened. Like it wasn't in sleep mode, or even in sleep mode, I think your alarm goes off. I have no idea. I hate that feeling when you wake up and you're like, you do that thing, you're like asleep and you're like, oh, what's going on? And you're like, what? And you get that like bad feeling that it's you overslept. You get that like, no, wait a minute, it shouldn't be that light outside. Oh God. And then you look at your phone and you see mist and you're like, oh God, no. And then oh my God, it's the worst.
Yeah.
It's the worst fucking feeling. No, I'm not a morning person. But I love you all for showing up. I'm your boy. Thank you for gifting 5 Mad Hatter memberships. Okay, 5. You still get lucky. All right, when you are on. There's 5 lucky people in the 190 something that are here. Just got sexiness right now. Okay, because if you're a member, I send you all kind of sexy pics. Ask any member, like at least once a week. They get sexy pics from me. So you want to become a member of the show anyway, even if you didn't win. All right, because like, I mean, that just might make your day. You know what I'm saying? Every single sales post for 400 less is guaranteed. Yeah, dude. If you see a sales post for that Donatello and it's like 400, okay, and blah blah blah, and it's like, just be honest. Okay, that's the thing that's bugging me. You just be honest. Don't be, like I'm just trying to get my money back on the Donatello lab, and I just want to pay what I paid, and to say no, you got a free Donatello. I just say, you know what? I would respect that guy if he just showed up and he goes like, hey, I got this free lab. I'm not Santa Claus, so I'm not going to give it for free. Like whatever, $400. Sure, there you go. Like you're still getting it for around the cost. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, you gotta wait at least a month to post your listing to pretend like you have had it.
yeah, I know. Yes, if it was me and I didn't want to get flagged, although who cares? You know what I mean? Like flagged for what? I would just wait. I was waiting and then mysteriously be like, although I feel like even a month from now, somebody would be like, oh, yeah, so you waited a month, huh? And just to sell the lab for $400, you piece of shit, piece of greedy shit, fuck you.
Whoa. So I think let me just say this one more time. Okay, everybody, the thing has been closed. We had like 39 submissions, which is great. This is the whole point of this thing is to get some awareness around this brand, this line. So 9 to 5 Warriors has wave 1 out. That's what we're giving away today. My Kofi members will get the lunchbox with the thermos and the comic book. I'm going to ship that myself to whoever wins that. The figures that we're giving away are still new in box. They're not perfect. Some of the edges are a little beat up, but you just have to pay for shipping. So whoever wins this, you'll be on that. Look, see, Equan's like, oh, enter me. So basically what I'm doing is I'm gonna ship these to 4 different people. We're gonna spin the wheel. 4 people will win. I'll remove a name each time you win, and then you pay for shipping. I'll talk to you afterwards. I'll get a quote since I have your address. And if any international people entered and they win, I'll give you the quote on shipping. What I use is pirate ship, and the costs are very low, which is great. And they have a new thing for international folks that's even cheaper. So it should be affordable. If for some reason you change your mind or you don't like the figure you want, whatever, we'll figure it out and we'll just let somebody else win these things. So no big deal. All right. 9 to 5 Warriors based out of Miami survived. Okay. The awful Milton hurricane, which of course, because they're way south of where it came through. But all these figures are in good shape. What am I trying to say?
You're trying to say it's going to be arriving at a pirate ship. Nyarg. That's what you said?
That's right. So back this thing and get your things before global warming takes out the whole state. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. By the way, there's a guy called Flaker. What the fuck? That's crazy. Look, he's got the Flaker. What's up, Flaker?
Where did that artwork come from?
That is Bill Couture did that. He's doing the Flaker art. He's doing the art, the card back for Flaker. But God. Flaker's right here in the fucking lazy asshole killer robot is right here in the chat. That's wild.
The artwork, at least from that little icon down there, looks like, man, it's got like a very specific art style.
It's almost like Ratfink.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that's in the little tiny little car, right? With the big
yeah, the tiny little car with the bug eyes or whatever.
Yeah.
I forgot the artist's name. But awesome. He's great. Bill's fucking great. Good. Follow Bill Couture. Follow all those guys, man.
Also, by the way, the fucking comic.
Oh, dude. Right? Like, so everybody in the chat, I gave John, the comic is good to go. The comic is done. Like it's been lettered. It's been inked. We had to change one. There was one mistake. I let John read the comic, the 10-page comic that you'll see it. It's fucking wild. I'm gonna do a read along. Okay. This comic is revolution. This comic is gonna change the world. Okay. This is gonna be, dare I say, what's the highest selling comic? Spider-Man 1, Todd McFarlane, Frank Miller, Batman Return, Dark Knight Return, the Flipboard 10-page comic. It'll I'm not saying it's gonna beat the Frank Miller stuff, but it'll be up there with the Frank Miller. People will talk about Frank Miller plus the Flipboard comic. You're gonna see moving forward. It's fucking
yeah.
fun.
I'm really excited to have a graded version of it too.
Yeah, it's gonna be graded. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can get a slab. Is that what they call it? You go to CGC or whatever, grade your Flipboard comic in I would say not even 10 years, 5 years. That thing's gonna be worth. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, you'll be able to retire. I promise you. Off of The
And the
problem.
fact it's only 10 pages, it's like you wanted X-Men 97 to be like 50 episodes like back in the day or whatever, but it was only 10. But then you
Yeah,
watch the 10 and you're like, "Oh my god, they really just jam-packed 10 episodes. It's perfect."
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, they put a lot of heart into every episode. Um, so that's kind of the same thing is what I'm saying.
But I will say, but John, he legitimately did like that comic because John is the type he would tell me like, I don't know if this works, blah blah. But he was legitimately on board. I can't wait for people to read that sweet comic. Look at this Kickstarter, man.
I know. I know.
What a fun creative, like a tank catapult. What a fun fucking thing, man.
Yeah, I love this. But yeah, the comic is really, really great. It's the perfect humor. It's this just the it's the perfect level of fucking stupid for the things that are happening or being said. It's just so fucking on brand.
It's
Um,
stupid, guys.
you
By
should
the
write
way,
you should write some stuff like movies or
I should
something.
write. It is dumb as fuck. It is dumb, but it revels in its stupidity. All right. Um, where's a special flaker rice variant? Flaker, relax, man. I'm. You can't just have a variant for everything. Okay, we got to run. Oh, actually, could I? Dude, that would be kind of crazy. I have a cover. Could I do something where one out of every whatever has a mini comic where the colors are flaker? Could I do
You
that?
would have to change some of the text.
Well, why would I have to change the text?
'Cause if he says his name.
No, no, no. Like the cover is like
Oh, the
I
cover,
yeah, the cover just like
not the
is
story.
clipboard like using the staff of FOMO. But could I do something where
How about this instead? Because fuck Flaker. Um, it do comics ever have like the foil stuff where like just sections of it are like the metallic? So you
can
have like
you
this
foil
maybe
like
the
I kind of how like trading cards had like a special foil card in there?
yeah, like where you just take sections, like maybe just take his flipper thing, scoop, and that has like a metal finish to it. But I don't know if comic covers are too thin for something like that.
Oh, dude, that's a great fucking idea though.
But it
But yeah,
might
I
be
don't know. I
yeah.
think that is a thing with it because it's a mini comic, right? So it's like I don't know. I don't know. That's a
Or
good
maybe
idea though.
or worst case, maybe you could probably get like that, you know how some stickers have like a glitter finish? Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like a
yeah,
prism finish. I guess this is what I'm thinking of is how just his scoop is metal, but I
yeah.
don't know if you could do that on a comic cover. It
I
might
don't
just
know.
be like
I'm gonna look into it though. I actually really like that idea.
I I
Does
have good
Spawn make a
ideas.
cameo in the comic? I'm trying to think of the background. He's not named, but I did put Easter eggs in the background, including an Easter egg of the person that won the contest and guessed what Catch's name was before we said it. He's gonna have a fun time reading that comic. I don't know. I don't think so. But John, did I tell you that I'm legitimately thinking of doing a fawn Kickstarter just for that figure?
It needs to happen.
Like just literally just.
Yeah.
But it'll be great. Like literally like spend the money, render the shit out of it, like do the whole fucking thing. Cloth good insane cape, his buddy Capey, who's like a big crazy wired thing that you may or may not be able to take off him and put on a certain other character that made a deal with the devil. But like the most awesome cape. But like a fawn. I think people would buy fawn. Okay, I think like I want fawn, so I kind of for my own selfish reasons, I want the story of Buck Venison, whose mother died, got hit by or killed by hunters, made a deal with the devil to kill the hunters, and becomes fawn. I want that guy. So like maybe we kickstart him. Maybe we just in between wave 1 and 2. Maybe we just make a simple. Here's a one figure kicks, and that's it. Like as simple as you can get. Fun.
Literally
And
one figure though. Like the whole Kickstarter is just so for you to have that one figure.
yeah, I just want. Yeah, I yeah, I'm kickstarting one figure to be made. Dude, wouldn't that be the most hilarious thing? Is I'm not clear about it, and I'm like, I go, let's get fun funded, and then it gets funded, and then I have the figure, and people are like, wait, where's the fun? I was like, no, like I was funding this figure. I didn't, you didn't read the bottom line. Like I was funding for
I
me to
literally
get the
called it
figure.
the only one of its kind.
Right. But then people are like, but why do you need $150,000 just for you to have that fig? I was like, well, I don't know. Like, like
You know,
why?
it's still a business. I had to pay people. I had to get my own salary.
Yeah. I go,
What was it?
John,
ninety
that's
thousand
genius.
dollars? Yeah, but
John, that is a genius. Like, if you ever really wanted to fuck people over at Kickstarter, that's like a
you could
brilliant, like,
definitely do it because of all the scams that are out there. But you could definitely do it because as somebody who sells things, I know that people don't read.
right. They don't read.
People
Right.
do not read. So if you go, here's an example. So we'll go to this sold out frames. And then when you click on this, oh, the frame sold out, frame and windows are sold out. So then you just have the windows or the billboards.
Okay.
People are still
So that
buying.
means that the frames are not sold out, right?
Right. Yeah. So for less money, people are buying one of these things and then I DM them and not everybody's answered. So if people have bought and you like went in here and you bought most likely the Ninja Pizza one for $15, check your emails because I've messaged you on Ko-fi and emailed you and said, hey, thanks for buying. But you are aware that the frame is sold out and you only bought a print, right? And then people are like, oh, no, I didn't know. And it's still happening. Even after updating the title, I still sold just a print. So it's like
Wow.
at a certain point, you have to just go, I guess I'll just ship them a print. Like,
Right,
like,
right, right, right.
uh,
Are you yeah. Are you restocking those frames at all, by the way?
so since they were made by Abasai Photography over on Instagram, if you guys want to follow him,
Oh,
but
I like
you
that guy.
can, he has great photos, by the way, of
Yeah,
cosplay and things.
he's good. He's
But
good.
after partnering with him, I sent him a chunk of my street scene so that he could make sure everything fit. And then as he's been printing all of these frames, so he sculpted it and he's printing them. It's taken him like over 3 weeks to get the orders made because it takes so long to print. But he ended up buying his own street scene and now he's kind of going hard. He just like figured out how to make a new door that actually functions so you can like walk through it. He's working on
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff now. So it was the best thing that he did. But it's all up to him because it take forever to do. Like I said, it's like over 3 weeks to get 50 orders. Um, I if it was up to me, it would just be one of those like endless things. Like I would just keep open in my store. Like is almost everything I make is endless. Like you can always it will
Right,
always
right.
be
Like,
there.
yeah, there's not like a
But
finite.
since the printing of those things are out of my hands, it's up to him to decide to do a wave 2 or whatever. But maybe I
Yeah,
can get him to do like little bursts of like 10 every few weeks or something.
that would be cool. I know a lot of people that um I know a few people that contacted me asking about I don't know if you know, but there's people that like think because we do the show, like I know all about your business. I'm happy to answer these questions, by the way, when people ask me. But that is one that people asked is that I get a lot of arcade questions because I have the arcade that's in the Donatello's lab that you made, and then I got a few of those frame questions, and I selfishly want to get a frame too at some point, but I didn't think that it would sell out. But
Thanks.
uh, that's right. Mickle Staple, what's good, Hatters? What's up, buddy? CX Cabrera, I want a free lab. Is it legit? As far as I can see, it is legit. At first, I thought it was kind of like a one-off, but again, it's like people are saying it, and then a personal friend that I know got a free lab, so it's like he's not gonna lie to me. Um, some people got free labs, man. It's it's hey, congrats to you, by the way. I'm not, they're like, if you got free, your fucking last free $400 item in the mail, holy shit, dude. So you have on screen remind you of those raisin guys. I mean, yeah, California raisins. Fawn would definitely sell. You know what? If Reed's got a good eye, if he says it, I'm gonna fucking do it. Okay, look out for Fawn. I'm being serious. Coming soon. Yeah, those things are great. I also like McDonald's chicken nuggets. Guys, you're gonna make me fucking hungry. All right.
So, did you watch that street scene customizers video that I did? Showcases everybody's items that they make for the street scene.
Oh, the one that you just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know how long it was, 15 minutes or something.
Yeah.
And it's dedicated to the NECA street scene. Starts with the stuff that I make for it, along with Abasai, and then it's 3 other creators. We got Avionics, Scaled 3D, and Iacon 3D Labs. So it's all about their stuff for that thing. 15 minutes. Took weeks to make that video. A lot of B-roll, a lot of figuring out how to make this thing the best video I could make. And then I get a comment that is,
oh no,
when's the Musk supposed to release or something like that? And I'm like, ask Ramen Toys. You're in the wrong place, bro.
Yeah, I get a lot of Musk questions too about my own Musk, like the smell. No, but I do get a lot of. I mean, I understand it more on my end because I'm working with him for Flipboard to be produced. But a lot of people. Do you think you'll do art and stuff like that for the Musk? Like once, I think that would be good too because, dude, that's a great pipeline for you too. Well, no, but you don't do. No, you do that. Like, I'm just thinking like the Musk, it's probably going to have like, I'm assuming sort of the same window portlets, but I don't know. That would be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that most of my stuff is just going to work with it by default. But we'll find out. It depends on the size of his holes.
Oh.
This is what's happening on my couch right now, by the way.
Oh, look at it.
She does this on her own. She gets in.
She puts a blanket on herself like that?
Yeah, so like blankets on the couch, and then she'll get up in there and then snuggle around and come out and just like a little person.
Do you ever want to like eat your cat?
With
like, sometimes I look at my cat. I love my cat, but sometimes I'm like, I could just eat this cat. Like I could like I could.
Don't worry, they're thinking the same thing about you. The day he dies,
just cook this cat and just eat it. But I love it. It's like out of love. Like you ever like love something so much, you're like, I just want to cook you and saute you and eat you.
Just my girlfriend sometimes. Wink.
Whoa,
wink.
hey, whoa, John.
Wink.
It's a little blue.
We go downtown.
Oh.
So let's give these things away. We got 39 people that entered that are waiting for this. People ask me for room tours, or like I get a lot of comments that I know most of the comments on my videos are going to be like probably younger people because it's usually on Dragon Ball stuff specifically. They want like a toy room tour, and I'm like, that's it. Every video you saw it.
Yeah, that's
like I don't have a space for anything. This is it.
There's not like a secret. There's not like a wall we're not seeing that just has like craziness or whatever.
I mean, I guess this, but they kind of peek out a little bit. Yeah. All right, so up first, number one.
I brought up.
Actually, I'm not going to do that one first because
I brought up when you spin the wheel. I brought up the lyrics to High Tech 3's "Spin That Wheel" from Ninja Turtle movie. So when you spin that wheel, I'm going to sing the song. That's how I'm going to entertain people while the wheel is spinning. I have the lyrics up right here, guys. Okay, so I'll sing a verse from that song. All right, so everybody will be super entertained.
The length of it isn't that long, which is probably a good thing. All right, so number one is going to be this beautiful boy, Major Eraser.
Ooh.
Okay,
he's great, man.
These are all great. Who's it going to be? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Dope, deaf, any term is all right. When your DJ plays the K, you will listen to what the kid has to say, because you know it's too damn straight. Can't wait. Got to get on down before it's too late. And even if so, it would be my friend. Just tell him to play it again. See, once it starts to beat
That's
your...
good. That's good.
Oh,
Shut
okay.
up.
All right. Spin that wheel. I was like, well, I was waiting for the spin that wheel part. What the hell? Devin D, congratulations.
I told you the spin wasn't that long, and I gave you a few extra seconds. So yes, Devin D, I didn't put your last names. Obviously, I know who you are, but I will message you directly. So congratulations.
Yeah,
You probably know who you are
Devin,
too.
congrats. Wink, right?
Yeah, wink, wink. I'll definitely ship this. They're all going to be, all the winners are going to be people that don't actually exist. And then I just keep them. This was just to get 39 people to give me their mailing address.
Yeah.
All right. Up next, Sergeant Scotchy. Okay. What's Tech Sergeant Scotchy? The Scotch Tape Boy. So let's go. 3, 2, 1.
It goes way up to your head, bounces down to your belly and back. If you're hungry, you'll be fed. It's all up to the individual. This reaction is typical. How does this even rhyme? Somehow you get to catch up with that beat. Snap them fingers, stomp your feet. Do I love it? Oh, yeah. Do I want it? Hell yeah. Do I really need it? Yes, indeed. I smoke the mic like weed. Oh, my God. They said that in a Ninja
Great
Turtle
line
movie?
to
That's
end.
crazy.
Smoke that mic like weed.
Smoke that weed. Jesse G.
Smoke them if you got them. So Jesse G, veteran Jesse G. So thank you for your service. You have now kind of on brand, I guess. You got a Sergeant Scotchy here. So that will be sent to you. Congratulations.
Whoa. Whoa. Nice.
Whoa.
Oh, that's Jay Gonzo. What's up? Oh, there you go. Gonzo, I fixed it so you would win, buddy. All right, I'm doing that for you. Love that guy.
Up next is maybe the hardest one to say, especially if you have a lisp. It's actually, it seems like it's easier to say if you have a lisp. Commodore Crisps.
Commodore
Crisps. I hate crisps.
By the way, that figure is wild. It's a potato chip Voltron.
It is. Yeah, there's
if you ever thought,
in
if
one.
you were ever eating Pringles and you were like, how would these work as a Voltron? That's the perfect figure.
So these crisps, I hate that. Crisps. Do you guys want to get Commodore Crisps? But if you had a lisp, it would be Commodore Crisp. Crisps.
In England, in England, they don't call potato chips chips. They call them crisps.
Crisps. Yeah.
And they call French fries chips. That's how crazy the English are. The English are fucking crazy. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
I'm really glad we left them.
I mean, I'm from the Middle East, so I didn't leave anybody.
Well, you did.
I was just in the desert, just hanging out with camels.
Is there any British claimed areas, British controlled lands?
Yeah, yes, there are. oh, the Brits.
All right. So, Mr. Crisp.
Crisps.
What if Mr. Crispix won this?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Sorry. For real, legit. You feel it. I'm talking about the real deal. I'm making you feel. Yo, DJ, spin that wheel. Dun, dun. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. I make you feel. Yo, DJ, get up and party. I'm here to promote the music. Come on, bring that beat back. Oh, thank God. At least they said, I was just waiting for the part where you
spin the wheel part. Yeah, thank God you finally got there.
Yeah.
So there you go. Congratulations, Brandon K.
Congrats, Brandon.
Third winner. I thought I was. How many people did we give aways? 3?
You did 3.
Okay, because I felt like 4, and I was like, that was it. And then I remember I didn't do Custard Boy. All right.
Yeah, Custard Boy. This guy is definitely like the flagship.
Yes.
I mean, 9 to 5 can correct me, but this guy feels like he's like the flagship character of the of them all. And
also, how weird that this front packaging is like this. It's like sealed, like sunken in.
Yeah. Dude, did you notice he's got a coffee lid for a shield?
Yes. I also watched your review. So,
okay.
So did all the people here today that entered to do this.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks, people in the chat. As your reward for watching my review, I promise not to rap and sing the lyrics for High Tech 3's Spin That Wheel anymore. I'm done. I just want to get to the part where he says spin that wheel. Oh my God, by the way, I just have to say this too. Just on that note, I went to Krispy Kreme yesterday or 2 days ago to get the Ghostbusters donuts. So they have 4 Ghostbusters donuts, and they have something called a Slimer, like Slimeade or whatever, like basically like kind of like a slur, like a slushy. Um, it was the donuts were mid to shit, all 4 of them, and the Slimeade was disgusting. I tried it. My wife, we had to throw it away. I couldn't even fucking finish it. Krispy Kreme, like there was one good donut. It was the cookies and cream. It's a cookies and cream donut. The rest were just trash. But that Slimeade was complete. It was like drinking coolant. I've never drank coolant, but I have to imagine drinking coolant from your AC is the same. It's fucking disgusting. If you guys want some, I don't know why you would, but if you want something disgusting, go to Krispy Kreme and or mid to disgusting, go to Krispy Kreme and buy these fucking donuts and buy that Slimer Kool-Aid. It's fucking gross.
What are the odds?
I'm eating a Ghostbusters donut right now. Slimer tastes like apple. Yeah, the Slimer one is a jelly donut. It's like the Colonel Custard. It's like basically with this green jelly. Mid. I like personally the crispy the cookie and cream one was fine. It was the only thing that tasted like a real donut. I was like, okay, but the rest, oh my God, it was just like, but that fucking Slimer thing, that should be a crime to sell that thing. I should what is that when you've been served? I should serve Krispy Kreme. I should drive right up and be like, here you go, see you in court, Krispy Kreme.
See you in court. Well, sounds disgusting. Krispy Kreme sounds like a shithole, and you should just go to one of those
nasty.
really fun places, like if you probably don't have Duck Donuts or something like that out there.
No, we do. They just had like this thing. I saw it on Toy Shiz. I saw other people talking about it. The Ghostbusters donut, blah blah blah. I should have known. I was like, because I have thoughts that the Ghostbusters franchise is a little dubious anyway. I should have known their donuts would also be the same. If it was a Ninja Turtle donut, let's face it would probably be fucking excellent. But it also wouldn't be a Krispy Kreme. It would probably be like a great donut place. Anyway, sorry.
Jesus. Yeah. I mean, you're pretty accurate with that. Folks, go back this Kickstarter. Okay. Quit being little bitches about it and back this thing. All right.
This property's great. I really, I'm really behind this one. It's got 14 days to go, halfway there. And they don't take up a lot of space. They're adorable. They're like adorable little, and I don't know if you mentioned it, I said it on my review, 9 to 5 Warriors, was it, I'm going to get the name wrong, Scott Hensey, I think it was, Playmate sculptor, like old school. They brought him to do a lot of these sculpts. That's why it has like a lot of that feel, like this throwback kind of like feel. I was paying attention because I was interested in these.
Scott Hensey, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, this is the line that I think this deserves because it's not. This is never going to be a line. It's not like, it's not like the thing that appeal. It's not like broad appeal like Turtles and stuff like this. It's like a niche kind of thing, but it's awesome. So I want them to find like their niche audience. So if you're at all interested in this, I think yeah, please back this because they're really nice in hand. As some people will see, these winners right here.
That's right. And you're right with the paint. The paint is fantastic. It's got a really nice finish to it.
They're real nice.
And it's not sloppy either, which you could easily fuck up the paint on the sprinkles on this guy.
Yep.
But they are perfect. There's no like, I mean, you would almost expect to see like the paint kind of over a little bit, but they they are the paint is exactly where it needs to be, which is a weird thing to focus on. Sprinkles
No,
paint,
but you're right.
but
Like that's an easy thing to bleed. You know what I mean? It's very easy for that just to bleed to. But they're done nice. What is love? Johnny Nostalgia. Don't hurt me no more. Anchovies donut. What's up, Super Mario? Ghostbusters Twink. Oh, see, that would have been a brilliant idea. Ghostbusters Twinkies. Bring back that fucking. Oh, dude. You know what? If that Hostess pie, that turtle pie, dude, if they re-released that pie, you wouldn't even be able to get it in stores.
yeah,
Like
because
you
turtle
would not
people
be
are
able to
crazy.
even get. It would be crazy.
Just to clarify how crazy turtle people are, Lush. Are you familiar with Lush?
With Lush? No, what's Lush?
So Lush is like a all natural, like I don't know if is it technically a cosmetics company, but they make like bath bombs and soaps and hair stuff and everything from your head to toes body stuff. And the stores are awesome. It's all natural stuff, and like they even got to the point where like as many products as they can that don't have plastic, that don't need the plastic bottle, they got rid of. So you just have the product itself. Great
Okay.
stores, great products, great cause, no animal testing, all that stuff. But it's primarily, I mean, there's of course like everybody shops there, but it is primarily a store for the ladies. Like
Okay.
they're going to be the number one shopper there.
Okay. All the
They
single
had a
ladies.
crossover line with Ninja Turtles. They still have stuff in store. They had like a $50 kitchen box that was, it's like really hard to get. They had a bunch of stuff in it with a box and a bandana and all kinds of stuff. And then they're selling individual things right now, like little Krang. But that stuff, it's like, yeah, turtle people are crazy. They'll buy anything even if they don't want to use it. Like there are going to be like, let's just say that when you imagine a guy that owns a room full of Ninja Turtle stuff, like a dedicate, like open up the door and it's just Ninja Turtles everywhere of every generation, every type. It's just great. It's kind of like overwhelming how much is in here.
Yeah.
Imagine what that person looks like. They are also going in and buying these like bath bombs and things, and they're never going to use them.
Yeah.
But it's Ninja Turtle stuff, so
Yeah.
it's a nobody gives a fuck about Ghostbusters.
Well, I know. Hold on, John. Actually, I have to disagree.
I'm
Only
obviously
because
kidding.
that was the second time I went to Krispy Kreme. Because the first time I went there, I got there like 3 or p.m. or something like that. I got off work early. They were sold out. They're sold out of everything. So I was like, the next day I went in the morning. I was like, okay. So I mean, I guess they do pretty well, but yeah, don't have to imagine what that person is on screen. What an asshole that guy is. That guy Ralph. Everybody,
Yeah.
if you have orders with Toy Stalker, cancel them now. Okay, just
Yeah, he's obviously never getting the NECA stuff, so
yeah, cancel those orders. Please. Okay, I fucking I did so much for this kid. Look how he fucking disrespects me.
Hey
Fucking
Jeff, thank you. Jeff, are you in the stream right now, or is this just by chance somebody that bought? And oh my god, I hope you didn't just buy a print that doesn't have a frame.
That would be hilarious. He's like, wait, they're talking about frames?
Well, Jeff bought. No, he didn't. He was a smart boy. So Jeff, thank you so much for the support.
Wait, what did he buy? I want to know what he bought.
It's not for me to say.
God.
I mean, I don't have anything that's inappropriate, but I'm like, oh, I guess I don't need to. Because last time I did this, I'm pretty sure it was Devin Decker. So how incredible if I'm about to put him on blast twice that Devin went in and bought some magnets whenever I was selling those magnets, and he bought like the April Krang one. And he's like, thanks for telling everybody.
I mean, I guess
he
that's
just bought
confidential info.
He just bought street scene door window sets. So nothing crazy, normal stuff. But if anybody wants to be a pervert like myself and Devin, then some of those magnets are still available in the store.
Got it. Hold on. What is this? How did I send you IG for another Turtle Kickstarter? Oh yeah, there is some kind of Kickstarter. We can go over that.
Well, let's give this Colonel Custard away.
Yeah, let's
because the lucky winner has been waiting, and they're really tired of waiting.
Yes, that's right.
All
The
right, this is
winner
my
who
favorite
I
one. And like 9
programmed.
to 5 Toys said a minute ago, like I'm doing everything I can to not basically not give this one away. Yeah, this is I love this one. Okay, here we go. And a 3, 2, 1. Who's the lucky winner? So close for James. Kevin A. got it.
Kevin A. Hey. Oh,
Hey, Kevin.
I'm Kevin A.
I'm Kevin, eh?
I'm
So
Kevin A.
congratulations. That's everybody that could possibly win has won. That's
Congratulations, Kevin A. Kevin A is kind of like a who's on first name. I'm Kevin A. And they're like, "Are you asking?" Yes, you're Kevin. No, I'm Kevin A. You're. I mean, I'm confirming that you're Kevin. I'm Kevin A. You know, that's kind of that's all I wanted to say about that. Congratulations, Kevin, on your Colonel Custard. Okay.
uh
You just put him
this,
on blast, buddy.
this is a good day, man. I'm still tired from carrying this thing for 40 minutes straight.
Sorry. Apologies, chat. Apology if you just jumped in or if you're a replay crew, I'm sorry. Sometimes we fuck up. Okay. But John, I do have to say in my defense, John, you got 3 hours on me. Okay. So it's not really my fault.
Yeah, how many people also don't wake up until 9?
Yeah, but it's easier to wake up at 9 than it is to wake up at 6.
So
we have a screaming
here's the
child.
thing.
Yeah.
Do you have any of these available in front of you?
What is love? Oh, not in front of me. Why?
Because I have to go pee, and I just want you to like showcase it a little bit better, since you have the premium camera and lighting. But if it's not convenient for you to grab, then forget it. We'll just move on.
Just go pee. I can filibuster.
Oh, can you?
Just pee, because then if John doesn't pee, he turns into a little whiny.
Yeah, and
It's
then
a
I just
little
end the
whiny
stream out
wham.
of nowhere.
Yeah, yeah. Don't do that. Oh God. Okay. What else? Well, let's go through some chats. Right. What is love? Do they answer that question in the song? They keep saying "What is love," but is that ever answered? Okay. He just says, "What is love, baby? Don't hurt me." But there's no. I mean, what is love? Do we know? Yeah. Oh, dude. This is a great guy. Yes. If they were to ever sell those pies, it would be Flipper City. Okay. Everybody, it would, you would never get them. You'd never get them. You get them on eBay or something. Okay. You'd go in and, if you want, but it's like, yeah, some asshole will just go in, buy all the pies, or so they would have to, how would you even structure it? You'd have to limit it. You'd have to send it to like, you have to like one per customer. So like you couldn't like turtle fans are so crazy that like I don't even think they could do it in a way that makes sense and everybody gets it. It'd be fucking wild. Anyway, only if they made the same way, not a new recipe, any of that BS. Else need to bring back the oh my god, the WWF ice cream. Dude, yes. Yes, Alfred Burger. Dude, do you guys remember the WWE ice cream? Like, I had one of these at an event. I went to a Royal Rumble, okay, in the 90s. Sorry, yeah, Royal Rumble in the 90s in Florida. And I remember having one of those, like a Macho Man WWE ice cream. WWE, WWF, whatever. I'm just saying WWE. It's like, holy shit. Like, why do you not? Maybe they did come back out with it. Correct me if I'm wrong. But like, if you guys know, you know. If you're like from the night, dude, they used to advertise for them. Those things are so fucking good. They should just like ride the nostalgia train and just re-release those. Those ice creams were the best. They had characters. It was basically, if you don't know, it was like an ice cream sandwich. It was a vanilla in the center and the fucking whatever wafers, whatever you want to call those. And like they had a like a steam print of whoever, whatever fucking wrestler. Oh my god, those are so good. If those have not been re-released, it's a mistake. John, do you ever remember the WWE ice creams? The WWF? Yeah, it's like where did this kid grow up? Holy shit! How do you not know
West
that?
Virginia, ma'am.
You have wrestling, so you should know everything about wrestling. You're from West Virginia, you're from the South.
No, these I have never seen these things before.
Oh my God. I used to eat these pies every day. Dude, I used to eat them. I ate a lot of those pies. Okay. I grew up in like this, like Miami City. So that means bodegas right next to you. That means like, like it's like like the shit city. It's like, it's got to feel probably how like a New Yorker feels. But like, you would just after school you would go with your buddies to like a 7-Eleven or some bodega and you just get those fucking pies and you just like eat them and just the goo, just like the cancer in your body, just giving you lots of bone cancer and probably taking years off your life. I'll probably be dead soon because of them, but like, oh my God, it was so fucking good. What else you got? Devin Decker. Decker damn near killed her. Toy Stalker, don't have to imagine what that person looks like. He's on the screen. Oh yeah, his little fucking dig at me. Look forward to pre-ordering HasLab Ecto 1. Who are you gonna call? I might get an Ecto 1. As much as I talk shit about Ghostbusters, I'll probably get an Ecto 1. Merman. Hey everybody, my name is Merman. I love turtles and fish sticks. So you didn't get me, Merman. I know what you're trying to do the fish stick thing. I separated the thing. I said fish sticks. 95 Warrior. Damn, you just put him on blast. We read that before. You and Sidork inspired me to love action figures and do toy photography. Thank you,
Wait,
Bubba. I assume that's for me. That compliment. So I appreciate that, Bubba. I appreciate that I and Sir Dork. That Sir Dork inspired you.
You don't even do your photo poses at the end of your videos anymore.
Unless I'm like real inspired. Because you know what it is, John? It's just like
it's okay. I get it. I don't want to do posing segments anymore. And that's
but there's an honest like reason for it. It's just like unless the figure is, I don't know, really going to inspire, like some figures like inspire you to pose a lot, and then some figures just look cool just the way they are. So like I just kind of like, I don't know, I just kind of kept them.
I guess most collectors think that figures look cool just standing there.
That's what I'm saying, but like you're getting a whole 15-minute video of it just standing there.
Yeah, no, I know. It's funny is that like people will be like, oh my God, the articulation on this guy is amazing. And then like the pose for the photo that they put him to show you his articulation.
It's like that. Yeah, I know.
I just got him. He's amazing.
It's amazing. John, don't read this comment right here.
Okay.
Please, whatever you say, don't read it. All right.
I won't.
All right.
I saw who commented it, so no need. That guy sticks figures in his butthole, as we've clearly stated on this show.
I mean, allegedly. It's allegedly.
Right, and it's okay if you do, because there's no shame.
It's okay. Yeah.
I want to see. Oh, look. I was like, oh, I want to see if there's any of these free lab posts that pop up, and there you go. Boom.
Oh yeah, dude, it's all anybody's talking about. There's these free these free labs. Yeah. By the way, in the chat, did anybody get a free lab? You can say if you did. Okay, it's okay. We're not going to crucify you. Why do people? Good for you if you got a fucking free lab.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so nice of that one guy, Bubba, to say that I inspired him. That was crazy. I actually feel really good about that.
Well, I'm glad. It's nice. Oh, these things are hitting stores now.
Wait, what are they? Are these new? Is this like same one or?
We talked about this a few weeks ago. This little pack. Because I was like, oh, all those people that tried to. That I thought all of them were included, but no, there's still a lot that are missing.
Okay.
From the set.
That thing on the top is readily available.
Yeah, I've seen like $6 too.
Yeah, the turtle van. Is anyone interested?
There we go.
What is this?
This is the person that was afraid that because they bought the Toon Street scene that they sent a lab out as a mistake.
Oh, dude, you're not going to get that street until probably next year. They got to produce those things. They
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
have them on
yeah.
deck.
No, I'm sure the 86 comments, he got enough people telling him that.
Oh, you think people are shitting on him?
Well, that's what happens in the party wagon.
That happens in every form.
Yeah, and
But
sometimes I'm the one doing the shitting.
I know John like you like to stir up.
Oh God,
I've
I
noticed
do.
that. John loves
I do.
John loves to stir the pot. Everybody thinks like I'm mean and you're the nice guy. You stir the pot way more than me. Like you'll just throw something out, some incendiary thing, and you watch it go. You just kind of like a little Svengali. You're like, okay, here. I just put things in motion, and then I sit back like this, arms
Yeah.
crossed. And
Oh,
then let it
last year I was my favorite thing to do was create a new post for something that would just cause people to rage so hard. You'd get the far right nut jobs that don't like the new April or just, crazy weird feelings about the silliest of things or don't like gay people or whatever. Like, oh God. Oh, even I did that fake photo that was like, here's a bunch of all the boxes of toys that I bought. But it was like I took a photo of a room from the internet and then I just took some images of like whatever was popular Ninja Turtles at the time, and I was like stacking them in the photo. So it looked like I had like 20 of every figure. And people were so pissed. They thought it was real. They thought I was buying like 20 of these turtle packs. And
Okay,
ugh,
so you are confirming that
yeah,
you like to troll. That
yeah.
you
But that's the other thing too, where it's like some of the things like that photo, it's so obviously fake, but it's like talking about the fact that people don't read. I even updated the listing and added a video of me like photoshopping it all together, and people were still commenting that like it was real because people just like they see something an instant reaction. Um Deep Space Niner with the $2. Thank you so much. Did you guys ever do your pose off competition? No, we didn't.
Oh yeah, weren't we supposed
We
to do
never
a
did.
competition? What were the parameters of that competition?
It was just like whoever has the best pose or whatever. We're just going to be like 3, 2, 1, show it off or something. I don't know. But this is the guy that's created the frames that are sold out. Okay, they're sold out. But this is the guy. So now that he has a street scene, look at this.
I like this. These
Yeah.
are sold out. I can't get this anymore, huh?
Well, this he hasn't even made yet. Has its
Oh, I can't read.
see?
I can't read
You're
what
one
it
of those
says.
dudes.
I can't read. I literally cannot read it because it's too small.
Oh, work in progress.
Work in progress. Hoping to make a functioning door. Took me for okay. That's got
Look
it,
at
dude.
that.
That's got to be some work. You got to fucking get the things to align in there, and it's a whole fucking thing. I like that shot of him just kind of coming out of there.
Yeah, this is going to be a great add-on for that thing. And he says functioning door. I assume he just means like this, like you can plug it in it, and then you like walk through it. I doubt there's going to be a door and a hinge. If he did that, that would be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But this would be a
Who is
nice
who? Is this somebody that you know that has a store? Like who is this? I can't see the name.
Abasai. This is the
Oh,
guy that.
this is Avasai.
Yeah,
So
this is the guy that created the frames that I.
okay, so is he gonna sell these on his store? Or is it a thing where he gives
I
it to
don't
you
know
to resell
because
now?
I was talking to him about like a ladder that he's made for the streets that he's working on that plugs into the side of it, which is a great addition that just came out of nowhere from him. Um, but he also made for me way back, if you remember, when I was doing the April apartment, he made a table, chairs, he made a bookshelf with
Yeah.
books,
Oh, yeah. That's right.
he
Yes.
made
Yes.
the
Yes.
piss tank. So he's made a bunch of stuff, but
Yeah.
I was like, "Are you gonna sell those tables and things for the people?" Like, I have at least, I don't know, 80 people that would probably be interested in those tables. And he's like, "Oh, he's just too busy to like have all that stuff in a shop and everything." And it's like, oh my God. So maybe now that he has the street scene, he's working on these doors and he's working on the ladder, he's doing these frames. Hopefully, he'll see that there's a like turtle people love to spend money, and this would be a great thing for him to work on. And he can, yeah, I want him to open up his own shop and sell the
Yeah.
stuff because there's
Abasai, you're not too busy, man.
a lot of money to be made with these
Yeah.
great ideas.
Just quit your job, bro.
Yeah, for real.
For real, just quit your job.
Um, But yeah,
Hello,
so this,
Jonathan
this is
Hatteras.
great. He's done an excellent job on this, and I hope that he offers some new ideas. But I would like to have this doorway, and then put April's apartment on the inside and have the windows open. So like, I know some people did buy April's apartment from me and used it as like a backdrop inside the dio. So
Right,
now if you
right,
have a
right.
door that's open, you have the
Yeah.
windows that you can see through. It's going to look awesome.
John, I'm having a little bit of like, not anxiety. Like there's a few things I want to order from your store, but I'm having a little bit of like, I don't know what. Like meaning like I don't know like what I want the display to be. Like I know I want manhole covers, or not manhole covers, but the manhole facade. And then I know I want to do something with the street. I want to do something with the cartoon street scene and the regular street scene, and
Yeah.
make that part of my videos. But I'm having like this like, then you had those billboards, and I'm having like this like, I don't know, like that one thing is empty. I don't even like, I'm having like a, I don't know what I want kind
Well,
of
step
thing.
one, I would recommend you find the door and window sets that I sent you before you moved.
I have to find them. I found the van stuff, but I have to find the like all the van accoutrements that I got from
Yeah.
you. But and I have, I think, all your arcades, but I have to find the doors, because I would love to plug those in. Maybe I just have to rebuy them. Dude, I have shit everywhere, man. That move at the end there, we have to get the fuck out. So I don't know if anybody moved this way, like where everything starts off organized, and then at some point you're just like, we have to get out and throw everything in the garage. So
Mhm.
like, it's just boxes, man. It's just like I gotta look through them. But like, so to be very honest, I'm probably gonna buy something before I find that. So I don't know.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
no, and then honestly, whenever I get the new cartoon set, because I know it was a cartoon window thing, I'll
Yeah.
just plug. By then, I'll have found the thing. I'll just plug it into the new, the new play set that I get. But I'm having a little bit of, I keep putting stuff in my cart and then going, I don't know if this is the thing. Um,
This set,
um,
I assume, is what you're talking about.
well, this is one of them. I'm trying to think like which one is the one that I.
Yeah, this is the most like plain while being cartoon themed, most colorful, not like, I don't know. This is my favorite set right now. I think anytime I make a new one, that new one is my favorite. So that's just how it goes. Um, so there's
This
this
is a
one.
good one. I
There's
also like. I mean, they're all really good. I like
this
this.
default one.
This one I like a lot.
This is one of the first ones I sold and or created, and it looks. I mean, anything that causes a color contrast is going to look nice. So, like the generic street scene, all the street scenes are the same, by the way, for people, because I always get that question: do these work on the Toon one? It's like, well, yeah, they're all the same.
Can you make it so that it
This
doesn't say
looks
nostalgia unboxed over everything like that?
that's just branding, and it helps people know how to line them up. So people have stolen my stuff in the past, but
I know, I'm joking.
this color design looks so good on the Toon street scene because
Yes, it
it
does.
completes the Toon look.
It does. This
Um,
is the one I got, by the way.
what? That
That
one?
one. That's
Oh,
the
okay.
one that I have.
I couldn't remember which one I saw. I probably
Yes, it
sent
was.
that to you because you had the Toon street scene.
Yeah, that's so I might just rebuy that or some shit.
Schlavatny's All Night Antiques. The yellow is nice because it is very animated 1987, first 5 episodes, nighttime. All the windows are yellow because the lights are on and that kind of thing. So that's why that design was done. Then we got this kind of nighttime version where things are just like blue, like the lights are off or whatever. And I wanted to play with silhouettes. This one, which is basically using nothing done by me, except for the doorway text and the sign, the shape of the door. So the images, the skyline up here, the city, that is taken from the intro of the cartoon. And then obviously the Ninja Pizza here for the inserts. And then
John,
what?
do you have the cartoon street scene?
I pre-ordered it.
No, but you don't have one, right?
No.
You know, what'd be a good video is because I have the original. Is when the new one comes in. we'll put your stuff, your stuff into both of them, and then we'll compare, just like just compare, like, is there any differences between the old one and the new one? I bet you there's something, you know what I mean? And just because I think I'm gonna get two of those things. Because I'm gonna get rid of this shelf right here that has this metal divide. Sorry to interrupt your thing, but like this is on brand. And then I'm gonna have it be like one shelf, one long shelf. And then I'll have, so I wanna take that cartoon thing and I wanna have three of them in a row like a fucking baller. And then I'll have three of your things and I'll use different ones in the cartoon ones. I use maybe Ninja Pizza and then the light blue one. That's sort of like what I'm thinking. And then on the shelf right next to me, that's where I have like the more realistic one. I was also trying to get a black and white one made. Some having a little bit of difficulty with that, but you also have, which you're probably going to scroll to, some black and white ones as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And just so if you have the channel 3 realistic turtle one, it looks very similar to the generic street scene, but this one looks best on those.
I was going to ask you, so you recommend this one
Well,
for the
the
realistic
color
street scene?
contrast of the red bricks just looks really good with this toon style, or with the Ronin style colors.
All right.
And it fits the theme a little bit better than the toon style. Like the toon just looks too cartoony. But yeah, so there's been like 2 or 3 people that have made black and white street scenes, and
Yeah.
this works for them. And it quickly becomes my favorite design, period. And
I love it, dude.
I think a
I
lot of it has to do with the like lights out version in black and white. Like these windows, in contrast, when the others are set up with the door and everything, it really looks like there's depth and stuff to it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Who turned the lights out? Remember that? Does anybody know what that's from? Probably not.
No.
Continue.
And then this is the last one. So the Mirage style. So in color versus the black and white.
All right. Beautiful stuff. I will be getting some more stuff, but I'm having a little bit of like buyers, like I don't know what to get. FYI, I do buy my stuff before anybody thinks it's like me being a fucking phony and going like, oh, and then I get shit for free. Trying to support my guy.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy because I also support you so much so that I bought my own artwork through you.
You did, but hold on a second,
Well,
John.
it's not even my artwork; it's my coloring.
Yes,
It's
but
your
hold
artwork.
on. You might get some sweet, sweet extras that you don't even fucking know about.
Oh
Okay,
shit! Okay, I like extras.
so just relax.
Super Mario
Okay,
Brothers 3 thing says that I need Irma's apartment as well, and I guess technically, if you look at this thing, I'm pretty sure I need to go back and watch this. I'm pretty sure this is Irma's apartment when this happens. Because I think isn't this where like April's apartment burns down or floods or whatever? And I think this is actually Irma's apartment. So technically,
yeah.
but it would be fun to.
You'll know it's Irma's apartment because in the back there's a sex dungeon.
Oh, and that's where she put Rex 1.
Yeah.
She was into that boy. He's
Do
a
you think?
robot.
Do you think? Are you implying that Irma had sex with Rex 1?
Yeah, she is the horniest character in
I
the
mean,
show.
is that any different than like if you had like a vibrator or something? Not, like if you're a woman, like if you have sex with a robot, isn't that the same thing? Isn't like that's not? I know where it's like at first it sounded weird, but like Rex 1 is not a sentient. He's not alive, right? He's not like Johnny Five. He doesn't have life. So it would just be like this. It wouldn't be weird or anything, right?
Yeah, the people are already doing that now.
Oh, dude, if they, I've talked about this with my buddy. Like the minute they have like androids that like are human enough, you know what I mean? Like,
It's the porn industry is going to be number one with those.
well,
Like
not
sex
not
shops
just the
to
porn
buy.
industry, but like anybody who's like, I'm like lonely.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
it's like, and here's the other thing. It's
I
going to
know.
affect.
I agree.
I think it's going to hurt women more than it hurts men.
Well, I think that it'll be a generation where like the news is like Generation F is Generation Foxtrot. Is that how that works? Is
Yeah, Foxtrot.
having less relationships than ever, and birth rates are down lower than any point in history because people are just going to be bot banging.
Yeah, yeah. Here's the problem. Yeah, here's what's going to happen. Guys, let's say sex androids are affordable. Okay. It's going to be a guy driven industry. There's going to be more guys that get it than women. Okay. Because, like, okay, they make a man android and a female android. Okay. At first, it's going to go crazy. It's going to go like probably for 10 years. It's just going to go nuts where people are just like having sex with like these androids. But then what's going to happen is that humans, I believe that humans have an innate thing. It's kind of like the uncanny valley. You're not going to be able to sustain a relationship with a robot, even if it's realistic. Like you will sense very quickly that this is not real, and it's not going to, it's not, it's just not going to do it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing's going to happen. Women's expectations of guys are a lot higher than guys' expectations of women. Like for the average guys, like I just want a girl. The average girl has a choice of guys, you know what I mean? But here's what's
Right.
going to happen. All of the stuff like I want a guy that does this, that, and the other. That shit's going to go out the window because that guy's going to be like, you know what? I can just get an android that looks, and I don't have to do anything. I can just be a lazy fucking dumb slob. And then that dude's stock, but like this will probably destroy the world. Like this, once androids come out that you can have sex with that look like us, it's going to destroy. It's going to be worse than anything. It's going to be this will be our dinosaur meteor. Mark my words, okay? Aliens, when you find this tape and you go, when aliens landed, they go, how was Earth destroyed? 100%. It's not going to be any kind of crazy Al Qaeda. It's not going to be any of that shit, okay? It's going to be the introduction of androids that you can have sex with that look like us, like people. That's it. Mark my words. Stamp it right here.
It won't be Al Qaeda. It'll be Algae Rhythm. Yeah, it's definitely going to happen. We know this for sure. I guess it's a hell of a way to go out. Just a lot of bot banging.
Oh yeah, dude. It's when that novelty hits, forget it. Forget any kind of work happening. Like everything, productivity, especially if those sex robots are fucking are affordable. Productivity is just gonna drop. Like the Sunday it comes out, the next Monday I can't come into work. It's just gonna be a bunch of people that just mysteriously can't come into work.
I bet there's already at least like an anime or something that goes in this realm, but
sure
imagine the crossover of it's basically Blade Runner, but you have these robots you can have the sex times with, but also Terminator happens. So Skynet has all these sex bots, and then they take over, and then like people, it's like you start seeing all these reports of like things being ripped off by the bots, and just like crazy things are happening. It starts off you're thinking like, oh, it's just a 1 in like 1,000 chance or something like that, and then it happens like overnight.
Dude, that's actually brilliant. Like, like you watch the Terminator, you see those skeletons walk out of the water with their guns. That's not how they take over. If anything, it's more like They Live, the movie They Live. They take over because they look like us.
Right.
And during coitus, they probably either kill us or they give us something.
They don't even need to look like us. They just need to have.
Yeah, exactly.
They still look like the T-800.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. Like it's still, but that's how we're gonna die. Okay? It doesn't
still the skeleton, endoskeleton with the teeth.
That's all it takes.
But it's got vagina.
dude, it's gonna fucking happen. Technology, I see those videos where they're like most realistic robot, and yeah, it looks like shit now, but like it's not gonna look, dude. Technology moves fast, man. It's not. But guess what? Here's the thing. Here's what I'm hoping. By then, I'm hoping that I personally, because I'm selfish, kind of like lose my sex drive. You know what I mean? It's probably happening anyway soon. You know what I mean? And I don't care. So I'm going to be on the forefront of the resistance. Okay. I'm good because I'm not going to be thinking with my dick anymore.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
going
just
to
gonna
be,
be
not that I
you and a
do.
bunch of dudes that have had theirs ripped off by the bots. All these people with no drive for some reason.
Oh my God. Just imagine having, dude, it would be so painful to have your dick ripped off.
Yeah,
That would be the
yeah.
worst.
Uh,
I'm not talking cut off. I'm talking about ripped off.
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
like
that's
that
way
would,
worse.
like,
Yeah.
way worse.
Weekend Update on SNL, they had talked about a guy that was high on mushrooms and he used an axe and cut his own thing off. And the joke was, and then he goes, "Ooh, another mushroom."
That's funny. I like that.
That is pretty good.
Mm.
Um,
Anyway. Yeah, Donatello's lab. It's maybe you got a free one, and I
classic
don't know,
us,
John.
man.
John,
Way
these
off
are
topic.
hard-hitting topics, man. We're talking about the end of the world here, man.
Yeah, I know. This is real life. We're making it fun and jokey, but you know, it's real.
It is real life. Okay, I mean those androids, they can come in any shape, dude. You could have an android. If this was your thing to get like fucked by a Ninja Turtle, you can have a sex android that looks like a Ninja Turtle. Like it could come in
I
all.
know. I'm
John,
already
let me ask
afraid.
you,
Like
John.
AI is already kind of shown us that like people's fantasies are going to come true, and it's like, what's the next? What's the merge of AI generations in on computer screens when there's like a robot that is connected to that, and it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. John, how attractive would a female Ninja Turtle, have to be for you to consider sleeping with it? Like, is there any level? Like,
Well,
has anybody is there any level? Does it only work the other way? Like, do they only work as guys? Would you have sex with like a female Ninja Turtle? Because the one that I did see in the comics, they don't look that good. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to say.
I think the obvious choice is the '90s Venus. That's the only time that they like really went hard into making it really a feminine turtle with boobs, which is such a weird thing. So the comics are obviously doing the right thing. Just looks like a turtle. But
Right.
that show, they made Venus and she had
They
such a
do.
weird it's
Yeah. It sucks though, because if you're like a, you know how if you're like a butt guy, like you have a shell, the shell covers the whole, like
yeah,
there's
well maybe you
no,
become a shell guy.
ooh, like an attractive shell. Like, yeah, maybe that unlocks some kind of like weird thing that you don't even know about. You know what
Oh
I mean?
god.
Wow, this has
Um
derailed.
it's classic us though.
It is classic us. Okay. All
So
right, guys.
today, as of 9 minutes ago, I have my first ever review of a Godzilla figure. So if you like
Mm.
those things, check that out. It is the energized Godzilla from Haya Toys. It's
Do you
also
call it Godzilla, or do you do one of those things where you call it Gojira?
the whole video is in Japanese. So if you don't like that, then you're going to be upset.
Ohio gozaimasu?
That's right. Good morning. That's very polite of you to say gozaimasu. So yeah, that video is up now. First time ever doing it. I'm like really kind of stepping into a different territory with that thing. Really impressed with it. It lets you know that you need to have some well, you know, I'm not going to give anything away. Just watch the video. But once this live is done, I would appreciate it if I saw suddenly 136 more views on that. That'd be cool. I'm not going to be mad about that. And then when you're done, watch the dinosaur one, because that one is not doing so well. But that's a really good looking dinosaur.
You know why? Because dinosaurs is a whole other audience. It's a whole, like, you got to treat it like Dragon Ball, dude. Remember how when you started making Dragon Ball
I know. Yeah, you
reviews,
just
you
got
were
to
like,
you just got to keep doing it. Keep
yeah,
doing
you
it.
got to keep doing it, and then you get because there are channels that they're so dinosaur. It's crazy. It's crazy how there's like channels that are just they find a thing, but there's channels that's like he's the dinosaur guy. I don't know who it is, but like I know that they exist, and it's just like people are like, hey, you know, like to me, there's only one dinosaur. There's a T-Rex, and that's it. So like, you know, like he's stupid for making multiple ones, but like he just basically just, hey, here's another T-Rex and another T-Rex and another T-Rex, and like, but that's his thing. People just go to him for T-Rex, and then the T-Rex that's on all four legs with the horns. That's a fucking cool T-Rex. So, but like, yeah, like that's his whole fucking niche.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, if I just only did Dragon Ball Z videos, my channel would be fucking skyrocketing. But then I deviate from it and do something like a Velociraptor or whatever, and then it just gets all fucking fumbled.
Yeah, no, it's by the way, that happens to me every time too. I do like I'm doing a thing now where I'm just trying to like spotlight like custom,
Yeah,
like small artists. They don't get views. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like but like those
I
guys
care
are
for the
usually
sake
so.
that I want those people to be known. So if it doesn't get the views, it's like, fuck. At least you know you try. But I interrupted you, but that's okay because you interrupted me earlier. When I did that NECA street scene thing and featured 3 other creators, that was the most fun I've had in a while for doing a video because it was all about these other people and showcasing their stuff that isn't a big toy brand or even like a third party Chinese brand. Like this is just a dude. And I
No,
can
I
relate
love
to
it.
that because I'm doing that.
I'm not if I'm coming off like I'm complaining about it, I didn't mean that. I'm saying like I love it. Like I don't it doesn't really get view like meaning not that it doesn't get views. It gets a considerable amount of views, but not like whatever, like, hey, this crank sucks. You know what I mean? It's just it's not gonna be that. But I've been having fun just like spotlighting like this artist Chagrin. I really liked his stuff. Like, you know, so I just did a video. So I'm gonna just start peppering that in too. Just like, you know, you might not know about this person. I'm gonna do a Johnny one. So it's good. Do a Johnny one,
Been saying
John.
that for a while.
Well, I need to fucking to have your thing. This is why this is all related to my what should I be ordering thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, did you just read how like John just got
Well,
annoyed at
look,
me just
I
now?
gave you free stuff.
Well, I know you did. I'm thankful for your free stuff. But I want to do it. I just don't know where it is, dude. There's a Raiders of the Lost Ark. Remember all the boxes at the end of that movie? That's how my garage looks. I'm like, I don't know. At the end there, I had everything situated, and then that last week where the guy was like, "Hey, you're gonna be out by the date, right?" It was just a land rush of like, put anything in a box,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, stuff that like bathroom stuff with toys
Dude,
with
yes, bathroom stuff. I have to order a new Donatello's portal because I don't know where that portal is, and I wanted to put it as part of like a skit video. So I think I'm just gonna order one because it's
Jesus
like I don't know
Christ.
where it is.
I mean, they are cheap enough on AliExpress,
That's
but
what I'm
come
saying.
on.
$50. I'm like, I just don't know. So, but yes, John, it's gonna be fucking special. Don't worry, buddy. Not that you need it. You don't need a push. You're a fucking rock star. Anyway, that's it. I think we talked about Donatello Labs. We talked about sex robots that will kill us eventually. We gave away, well, John gave away some 9 to 5 figures. I greedily kept mine because I love them so much. Okay, that just shows you 9 to 5. Let's face it, who kind of loves them more. And then watch John's Godzilla video. Okay. And John, is there anything else?
I sold out of the frames, so if you buy anything, you're buying prints, and I'll ship the print to you. I can't email everybody.
Yeah, he
And
sold
not
out of
everybody answers anyway. So it's like I'm trying to not have you be disappointed that you bought just a print and I can refund you, but I DM'd you and I emailed you and I never hear back. So I just like people are
That's
just gonna
so
get a
weird.
print and somebody's gonna be pissed. So I'm gonna have to put a letter in there and be like, hey, I emailed you and everything. So I want to make sure you only bought a print.
Yeah, that's very strange. And by the way, I just want to say, because you just reminded me on the topic too, is those art crates are shipping soon. And we still have, like, it's so weird, like 6 people that we're trying to charge the shipping to.
Yeah.
And like it bounced back and we're emailing them and like they paid for them. So it's like, you don't you want, it's not a lot to ship. Like answer our emails. Like we're trying to, like, you
Yeah.
paid for something 2 months ago and we're trying to now give it to you. So
You're gonna have to probably make some kind of public thing about it.
I will, if enough. Like, yeah. So if you got an art crate, you didn't hear from us. Email us uh, at hattertoys@collector.org. So Jonathan's Godzilla review is one of the best reviews I've seen. Go watch it,
And then he's a big Godzilla toy collector, so that means a lot.
dude. Vex is the best, man.
I know.
He's great. He's a great guy in general. But there is one more thing we got to talk about, John. The lyrics to Spin That Wheel.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna sing them in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I thought you were gonna.
No.
I thought you were gonna end the chat.
Why would I do that when you're about to sing?
Oh.